It's okay to feel dumb sometimes, and I'll tell you why. Some days we feel like we are on the top of this world and we can do anything, and then other days we feel like a Dumbo. But you know what the problem is? That we have pictured this ideal version of ourselves, which we call our dream selves, while trying to embody that version of ourselves. If we make a mistake, if we do something embarrassing, it hurts us, it frustrates us. Why? Because we think that the best version of ourselves will never do anything like that. They can never make this mistake. They are just so perfect, right? But what you don't realize is that you are doing such a disservice to yourself because perfect doesn't exist. No one is perfect. Let me tell you one thing. Growth happens when you realize that your self-worth has nothing to do with the best version of yourself, because you can have high self-worth while still improving yourself and while still making mistakes. Even your dream self is nothing without you. Like, they are who they are because of you. How can you expect the highest version of yourself to be perfect when you are here being ashamed of yourself? And what is embarrassment, huh? Like, what is embarrassment? It's literally in your head. Mindset is so important because listen, everything starts from here and ends here. So the voice inside your head that keeps telling you that I'm so stupid, I can't believe I did that, that was so embarrassing of me, it's not you. It's your ego who is speaking, because your ego loves to attach its words to this perfectionism. So this is you and this is your ego, and we need to separate these two entities. Your ego is just so obsessed with external validation, and that is why it gets hurt whenever something awkward or embarrassing happens. But you're not defined by any of these things, and you know that. And why is embarrassment such a bad thing? It's because you are trying to show this perfect image of yours in front of the people who are not even perfect themselves. How funny is that? Everyone is embarrassing and everyone is cringe. So what does it matter? Just do what you want to do. Everyone is gonna die one day. No one's gonna remember me. No one's gonna remember you. No one's gonna remember anyone. Then who are we trying to impress here exactly? Do you even realize how short our life is, and you are wasting that by trying to impress other people? What? Life is all about embracing these embarrassing, these awkward, and these not so perfect moments. So if you think that the best version of yourself is perfect and that they can never make a mistake, then the problem lies in your mindset itself. And listen, the whole world is already enough to judge you. The people out there are already enough to judge you. So please don't do the same to yourself. Because when the whole world is against you and no one seems to understand you, that is exactly when you need yourself the most. You need to show yourself some kindness. So I don't care what embarrassing thing happened to you or what mistake you did in your past, that does not define you anymore. You now have more knowledge, you now have more maturity. You are here right now in the present moment, and you can always start from here all over again. And that is the beauty of staying in the present moment and being detached. You are here constantly beating yourself up for not living up to your highest potential, but when you see from the lens of your younger self, you will realize that how amazing, blessed, and abundant you are. Another thing that I want to say is that people just pretend not to notice anything, but in reality, they see everything: your worth, kindness, potential, beauty, everything. They just don't want to make the effort to acknowledge that. But that should not make you doubt yourself. Be your biggest fan. If in case you are doubting yourself because you haven't received any kind of appreciation from anyone lately, please don't do that, because that truly does not define you. Trust me. If you really find it difficult to let go of the thing that you did in your past, or maybe something happened to you, what you can do is the next time, whenever something happens and you feel embarrassed of yourself, let yourself feel that. Let yourself feel that, but not more than 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes to fully feel whatever is it that you are feeling, but then you will let go of that. Because sometimes, in order to get rid of a certain emotion, we need to accept it first. We need to fully embrace it, feel it, and understand it up to the point that it doesn't affect us anymore. In fact, fall in love with your uncomfortable emotions. Give it so much love that it just evaporates in the light of your loving energy. And it's okay to do something when you don't even know what you are doing. It's okay to be clueless, because you know what matters? What matters is that you keep showing up every single day, even when you don't know what you are doing, even when you don't see the results. Because it is so easy to give up and get trapped into this negative self talk, but you just don't stop. That's something really admirable. So if you have done that today or any day, I'm proud of you. It's so easy to be jealous of other people and be miserable, but then there's you who is looking for solutions to get out of this negative place. That is something really beautiful and something to be proud of. It's okay to be a little bit cringe and embarrassing, because trust me, life is really all about that. So let me give a personal example of mine. Maybe it will help you a little bit. It's not like a big embarrassing event that happened to me, but yeah, something really awkward happened a month ago. Basically, what happened was that I was sitting at the amphitheater of my school, okay, and reading my book, and then it suddenly started raining. So basically, I got a misinformation. It wasn't true that I am supposed to sit in the auditorium, because usually when it's raining, we have to sit there only. I don't know what was going on in my mind. I was just lost in my own world. So there was some preparation of an event going on. I found myself a seat and I literally sat there, and then everybody was looking at me like, And it was fine until here. But then there was a teacher standing and she literally shouted at me in front of everyone.
Girl, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to sit here.
I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. Did I mention that I'm literally a new student in my new school? And that was my impression in front of everyone. Like, I felt so dumb, like really dumb. Like, I don't know where was my mind. So yes, I felt embarrassing, and you know what, I allowed myself to feel that. But then I let it go. You know why? Because I'm detached. I know that one embarrassing moment and even thousands of embarrassing moments like that cannot define me. Because one day I will look back and it will do nothing more than making me laugh. And I can guarantee you that 99% of the people sitting over there would have forgotten that by now. And even if they do remember, I don't care. I don't care what they think about me, because if I do, it means that I'm putting them on the pedestal, and why would I? Anyways, guys, I love you so much. We'll meet you in my next video. God bless you.